everyone, it's me. It's a cool day in Wisconsin. The sun is out. I'm enjoying sitting outside. I normally make videos in my car because the light hits my skin just right. It takes about 10 years off my 53-year-old face. But this video is titled Can't Buy Me Love, and I want to tell you how I feel after having been through this estrangement journey for 13 years, that what I see today with a lot of people is they say, well, I bought my daughter a pony. She had her own room. My daughter went to the best schools. I paid for her college education. My son had the best of the best when it came to equipment. I always supported them financially. I did XYZ for my children, and I poured tens of thousands of dollars into them to ensure that they would be happy. And I think it's wonderful when we are able to financially support our children in ways that maybe we hadn't had when we were children, or maybe we had. And so I think it's wonderful when we can do for our children in certain ways. And I also think it's wonderful if you love your child and you can't do much for them because maybe you're a single parent, or maybe you come from very little means, or you've been through a divorce, so now you're having to readjust your way of living. And I think for some odd reason, a lot of parents believe their children are indebted to them, or they are owed a relationship because of what financially we've poured into them. And that's a strings attached theory. Here, if I give you money or I do for you, you have to be in contact with me, or there's an expectation of a relationship. When my children were young and they were in high school, I tried to have fun parties for them. So one year I hired a limo. They took all the girls around for a couple of hours, and they were able to go through a McDonald's drive-through and stop in front of a club where they got out and took pictures. And another year I took them to Fright Fest at Six Flags Great America, and then for my youngest daughter's 18th birthday, went to Taylor Swift. I was able to get tickets last minute from a friend, which was a very generous thing to do. And I just want to say um, that our children don't owe us anything. And even if we pour $1 million into them, it doesn't give us ownership over our children. And doing nice things for your children, that's normally what parents do. Yet what's most important when all is said and done is the love that we pour into them. And we do it for not them, but we do it for ourselves. And sometimes we pour love into them when we're frustrated, and maybe they aren't very kind to us when they're teenagers, or they expect then financial means and they're looking for money, and they say, well, Mom, you have X amount of dollars. I want some of that money too. What's the big deal? And so sometimes we set ourselves up for larger and larger outputs of money as they get older. Well, you gave me a car on my 16th birthday, so certainly you can give me $50,000 for a wedding. What's the big deal? So I just want to say, even if we gave our children $1 million, doesn't mean they are required to have relationships with us. It means we were maybe financially able to do it. But I think anything we've done for our children, whether it's education, I help my oldest daughter with a car. Um, some people help with weddings, others help with a house. It just depends on what your means are. But it should be considered a gift unless you draft up a document with an attorney stating that it's a loan. notarized, of course, and other than that, whatever we've done for them, that's wonderful, but they don't owe us anything. You can't buy me love. So I just wanted to say that. I hope this helps, and I'll be back.